On a freezing morning after a fierce snowstorm, a young woman happened to find a small sparrow lying motionless on the snow-covered ground in front of her house. The tiny bird seemed frozen, its delicate wings curled as if struggling against the bitter cold. The sight tugged at her heart. She carefully picked up the sparrow, using her warm hands to shield it from the icy wind. She brought it inside, placing it in a small box lined with soft fabric near the fireplace to keep it warm. Gently, she dried the snow and water off the bird's fragile feathers. That day, she devoted her time to taking care of the sparrow. She prepared warm water and crushed some bread into tiny pieces to feed it. At first, the bird was weak and lifeless, but thanks to her patience and love, it started to show signs of recovery. Its tiny eyes slowly opened, and its wings moved slightly as if to express gratitude. In the following days, the sparrow grew stronger. It began hopping around the small box and chirping its first sweet notes. The woman couldn't hide her joy as she witnessed the miraculous recovery of the little creature. She named the sparrow Snowy, as a reminder of the snowstorm on the day she found it. Although she had grown attached to Snowy, the woman knew that the sparrow belonged to the sky. When Snowy had fully recovered, she decided to release it back into the wild. On that day, she brought Snowy to her small garden, where the warm rays of sunlight started to melt away the winter chill. Snowy perched on her hand, chirped a bright farewell, and then flew off into the sky. Watching Snowy's tiny figure fade into the distance, the woman's heart filled with happiness. She knew she had done the right thing, and hoped that Snowy would live a free, strong life under the vast sky.